The challenge really is the customers are looking now outside of the old 1 and 2 kilowatt style data centers and looking to be able to host 4 or 5 kilowatts in a much more efficient and better manner than has traditionally been available. We looked at standard data center design and really started again in a lot of areas. We've done several things in our new data centers. The first and foremost really being to cap the hot aisles and put doors on the hot aisles so we contain the hot air within those aisles. Secondly to that, we put the cooling in row. So instead of having the traditional crack units around the edge of the data center, we've actually put them in line with the racks. This gives us a much more efficient way of hosting and managing the equipment. The customer ends up with a much better solution for them. They can get more of their equipment in one rack. It's better managed because you don't have to put the hot stuff at the bottom and the cool stuff at the top. You can have an even spread of equipment. There's much better reaction time to the equipment producing heat. We can cool it a lot quicker. And generally, the mean time between failure in the equipment is a lot longer because the equipment's a lot happier. Again, for us and the customer, there are cost benefits. For us, it's a lot more efficient to have the cooling close by. We're not expecting convection or anything to move the air around. The hot air is not mixing with the cold air. So it's a lot more efficient in that respect. And for the customer, the machines are happier, they run cooler, they run better. There's a much better environment for the machines in general. And also having a lot more equipment in one rack than, again, in the traditional 1 and 2 kilowatt scenarios, it's a lot easier to maintain for the customers. As much as possible, we're looking at all sorts of new innovations and ways in which a data center can be managed in a much better manner. We've looked at, well, with energy costs going up and with a need to be much more efficient and environmentally friendly, we're looking at a range of technologies. And this really, the in-row cooling and the capping of the hot aisles in standard data centers, I think really demonstrates Telecity's ability to take standard design and turn it on its head if that's what's required.